Unreal Engine is so good, it's ruining games. Outer Worlds 2 just came out. Laggy piece of garbage. I can't believe they tried to sell that to me for $80 at one point after the whole Mario Kart shebang. Let alone I wouldn't play this game, it was offered for free. And the icing on top, this game was made inside the Unreal Engine. And there's massive problems with the game engine. The things that attract studios to it, Lumen and Nanite, are the two core technologies causing these problems. If you don't know what Lumen is, it's basically allowing Pixar film quality graphics in real time. Sounds great, right? The main issue is that nobody reads Epic's games documentation that they warn about. One, it's not able to work on PS4 level hardware. Two, there's a lot of gotcha limitations that can span into 10 different videos. You think the lazy artists will read that crap? They sculpt manifold geometry, not read effing documentation. And art directors, they have an undefeatable fetish with ray trace scenes. So of course, they're going to sacrifice 30 to 50% of the entire Steam market to get that sexy Lumen lighting. And even use it in places where they don't need it. Like Borderlands 4. Who thought that was a good idea to have ray tracing there? And Nanite. It's the biggest hodgepodge mess out there. What Nanite does is simplifies geometry and only shows visible parts of the mesh. So devs can skip optimizing their 3D models, right? But it's not free lunch. You still need to store that massive unoptimized 3D model, which, trust me, it can easily cost somewhere between 10 to 60% of that massive storage space AAA is demanding us to have. And their Nanite encoded format, it takes more storage space actually than traditional level of detail systems. Now, a competent developer would obviously work around these limitations, but you have to pay attention to the workflow of Unreal Engine. Blueprints, nice graphics, virtual geometry. It's an artist-centric game engine. So of course, it will attract people who don't give a crap about optimization and only care if crap looks pretty instead of making a fun game. It's just like Unity asset flips, but instead of indies, it's with AAA. I call it the Unreal flip. So the problem with Unreal Engine, it isn't the game engine. Yoshi's Crafted World, 6 gigabytes. They still optimize. Riot Games, Valorant, another example, 26 gigabytes. Made in Unreal Engine 5. They still optimize their crap. Power World, the massive open world game, 40 gigabytes. Still optimized and made in Unreal Engine 5. People love the game. Fortnite, the massive game it is. 80 gigabytes on PC, 40 gigabytes everywhere else. Still optimized, all made in Unreal Engine 5. So the clear problem here with the performance issues that you see with Unreal Engine and everything else, it's not the fault of Unreal Engine. So don't get mad at people using Unreal Engine. Get mad at the lazy artist whose job it is to optimize the assets and rather squeal about AI on X instead of doing their effing jobs. And especially the leadership. They are doubly responsible for letting this garbage slip through and not carefully planning around the limitations that Unreal Engine has. Because everybody who is aware of this stuff, they put out very well performing video games that work perfectly fine on most hardware. So the main call to action, tell the studios who are putting this AAA shovelware to read the Unreal Engine documentation so they stop putting out Unreal flips. Don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts down below. Do you think there's also other issues with the game engine Unreal, or do you think it's more so with the culture that it attracts?